All right. Welcome back to the GSMC Wrestling Laureate Podcast, brought to you by the GSMC Sports Network. Just kind of reflect on what we talked about real quick. We talked about our WWE SmackDown review, our WWE Monday Night Raw preview. We also talked about how injuries in the WWE are affecting the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments and feature like storylines heading toward Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. And then fourth segment, we talked about our my new segment, Memorial Monday, where we talk about wrestlers who have passed on and how they left their legacy and they cemented it in the professional wrestling world. Obviously, got to pay your respects and stuff like that. So yeah, next we have WWE Mommy Mayhem. So let's go ahead and finish off with this. It's going to be pretty fun. Honestly, these girls are absolutely dynamite at what they do in and out of the ring. So yeah, it's going to pay some of our tributes here. So next, first we have Carmella. We have Carmella. She debuted in 2016. She won the first ever women's Money in the Bank match, which is actually pretty damn cool. She's a former SmackDown Women's Champion, a women's tag team champion as well, and she's also a four-time 24/7 champion. Like that's crazy. She assumed the role as a stepmom from she got with Corey Graves, married Corey Graves, and he had three kids from her previous marriage. And she had they had their own baby in November of 2023. So definitely love the mom in here. Definitely excuse me, so someone to look forward to and stuff like that, look up to. And Carmella's definitely, definitely miss her scene in the definitely miss her in the ring just because she had that spunkiness to her. Like she had that attitude and stuff like that. Definitely, like when you watched her, she knew how to cut a pretty good promo. So, definitely excited to see her come back. Yeah. Next we have Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus, obviously one of the best women to fight at the end of the Attitude Era, where she was kind of starting to wrestle a little bit, and definitely part of the Ruthless Aggression Era. The Ruthless Aggression Era, definitely, I know it was back in the day where they used to have the bad matches and stuff like that that disrespected women and stuff like that. But after that all kind of ended and WWE went PG, she did well for herself. She was an impressive champion. She's a seven-time world women's champion. She had a reign that was 448 days long. That's pretty damn crazy. She's also a Hall of Famer, 2013, and she has two kids. Absolutely two kids. She's married. So darn it, I'm just kidding. No, no, she was great. She was great. Definitely one of the best divas I watched growing up. So yeah, definitely got to pay some respects to Trish Stratus, one of the best to do it. Absolutely, 100%. Next, we have Candice LeRae. Candice LeRae debuted in WWE in 2018. I found out she's a 20-year veteran of wrestling. That's huge, man. She's probably started wrestling when she was in her teens. Definitely like a passion that she wanted to pursue and stuff like that. And she's obviously married to WWE. And she Raw, no, I think no, yeah, Raw star, Johnny Gargano, part of DIY with Tommaso Ciampa that you kind of see right there on her wedding, photo and stuff like that. So, pretty cool, pretty dang cool. She's also she was part of the NXT World Tag Team Champions, and yeah, definitely, like you said, gotta respect the moms. So, Candice LeRae, you've been respected. All right, next we have, the man, Becky Lynch, the first ever one of the first ever women to main event WrestleMania. Becky Lynch has just been on fire for the past 2 years. And honestly, WWE is better because of it. Becky Lynch is definitely, she's helped this division and not just division. Like, I know a lot of people have this speculation that, she's starting a new women's revolution. And I don't discredit that, or I don't think that's happening because if you have Becky Lynch on any roster, there's a revolution going on somewhere. Like she's that damn good. She's honestly that damn good. She's putting WWE up in new heights and stuff like that. And definitely got to credit her, pay your respects. Absolutely love Becky. Absolutely love Becky. She's a four-time women's champion. Her first child was in December of 2020. I remember actually when she kind of left WWE and returned to leave, where she had Oscar had the briefcase, open it expecting to see a contract. It was the women's championship, and it was emotional. Then Oscar hugged her and stuff. Oh god, it's getting me all emotional. Getting me all emotional. What you guys want? You guys want to see me cry today? Like, what's wrong with you guys? You guys are sick. You guys are sick. I'm just kidding. Next we have Beth Phoenix. Beth Phoenix, her roster debut was in 2006. She's a four-time women's champion. She married Adam Copeland, and now she has, two beautiful daughters. Had one in 2013, 2016. Great spacing there. that's kind of how my kids are. Like I have, 3 years apart. I have 8, 5, and 2. So honestly, three's a pretty good number. So, and yeah, she made it in the Hall of Fame in WWE in 2017. So Beth Phoenix, I remember watching her growing up as well. She was more like, she was the glamazon. She was more like more mostly a heel. I don't even remember seeing her as a baby face. Or maybe that's, I did take a break from watching WWE. So maybe that's when she was, kind of went baby face there. So, yeah. Um, and so let's talk about Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair, she's definitely up there with Becky as well. Should be respected. She's a stepmother to Montez. She doesn't really necessarily, she never had kind of a kid herself, but she's a stepmother to Montez Ford's 2 children, and like she's a stepmother, but she's the mom. She's the mom. That's a lot of things that a lot of people kind of don't give step parents that much credit when in reality, like those kids kind of become, yours. Like it feels like you have had them. Like I know that sounds crazy. I know that sounds crazy, but there's kind of like they're your own. They're your own. You love them like like you went to the hospital and went through labor and stuff like that. Like it's just, oh, it's so great. It's so great. Love Bianca Belair. Love what she's doing in the WWE. Definitely entertaining. One of the most entertaining women I've ever seen in a WWE ring. AEW, EC, all over the professional wrestling industry. Like I've never seen anybody like Bianca Belair. And that just shows that she's going to be around for a long time. She definitely deserves all the respect. She deserves everything that's because she's worked for everything. She's worked for like she's probably one of the hardest workers in the WWE locker room. And I'm not trying to discredit anybody else, but I, definitely love Bianca Belair, love and respect her. Definitely good at momming. Total mom, love that. Next we have Valhalla. If you don't know who Valhalla is, it's Sarah Logan. Sarah Logan. Um, She's married to Eric, Viking Raider Eric. She manages the Viking Raiders. I kind of want to see her. I don't know. Last time, she was part of the Riot Squad with Ruby Riot, Liv Morgan, and herself. So I want to see her do more. That's she looks happy. Like she looks, I think she could do. Well, she's not like the main event, like, yeah, but she kind of has that, that I don't want to say weirdness because I don't want to sound like a jerk. Kind of like that Bray Wyatt esque, like it's just something different. It's something new that, that's probably why I'm a big fan of hers, is because you're not that traditional like wrestling superstar that comes in with like your average ordinary hairdo and like your tights or like with your top or something like that. Like it's just something different. Something, sometimes it's good to have a different like perspective in terms of like how you want your character portrayed in terms of professional wrestling. So yeah, kind of running out of time here. I don't want to run too quick. We do have the soccer podcast right after this, so stay tuned. Next, we have Tamina. Tamina, she's the daughter of Jimmy Superfly Snuka. She debuted in 2009. She's a one-time women's tag team and a 9-time 24/7 champion. I know what I thought that was just for men. That's crazy. Like seeing these women, like totally win it. Definitely adds to their resume more power to you, more respect. I love that. And she has 2 beautiful daughters right there, and that's so cool. She looks absolutely happy. Definitely would want to see her in the WWE ring again. I don't think it's the end of the Tamina reign, but would love to kind of see her, back on the main, weekly to weekly basis. And we also have Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss, she debuted in the 2016 WWE Draft. She's a 5-time Women's World Champion. She's a 3-time Women's World Tag Team Champion, Money in the Bank winner, and she's also a 24/7 champion as well. And she had her first baby in December of 2023. So, can't wait for her to come back as well. And lastly, we have the Empress Asuka. She's been wrestling ever since 2004 in Japan. Came to WWE 2015, had the 914-day undefeated streak. She's a 5-time champion, 3-time World Tag Team Women's Champion, Money in the Bank winner. This girl has, she's done it all. She's won the first ever Women's Royal Rumble, which is obviously very, very impressive. And yeah, love Asuka. Love what hopefully WWE And one of those things like where she's injured as well. Obviously, Bobby Lashley's injured as well too. I think I might have grazed over that. I don't know if I included. I think I did. I think I did. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I'm just kidding out loud, but yeah, definitely love those two superstars. Love Asuka. I want to see her. I wanted to see her win this Queen of the Ring tournament, but I guess you can't always get what you want. So yeah, that was my my mommy mayhem. Hope you guys liked it. Definitely, in the spirit of what happened over the weekend. So thank you guys for tuning in to the GSMC Wrestling Laureate Podcast, presented by the GSMC Sports Network. Your support means a lot to us. So please remember to Superman punch that like and subscribe button to the show and leave a positive review. Absolutely. A little peace, love, and positivity at the GSMC Sports Network. It really does make a difference, guys. We need you guys to thrive and be successful and stuff like that. We also invite you guys to follow us on Facebook, Twitter/X, TikTok, and Instagram for more content and updates. And like I said, if I haven't made you a wrestling fan by now, we have sports. We have basketball heating up with Nelson in the playoffs. We have hockey. We have football with Kenneth, like I mentioned before. We have the Andrew Tate Show. We have Hoops and Heels, all things women's sports. Your one-stop shop for women's sports with Samantha, and it's just super cool, guys. This family of podcasters, these guys who have a very like good passion and passionate force for sports, and you guys can see it for absolutely for free, not like ESPN or Fox Sports, and we love our audience, guys. We love you guys. I love you guys. I'll stop singing for today. It's just always been kind of mushy enough. Like I said, stay tuned for the soccer podcast with my man Emron. And yeah, hope you guys like the show and have a phenomenal day.